Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're looking at a highly requested person. On our Pro Drifter Reacts videos, a lot of you guys keep commenting, JackUltraMotive, JackUltraMotive, you just started drifting. So, your wish is granted. We're gonna go in chronological order, so I picked out like 5 to 6 videos from when it appears to where he just started, like with donuts, up to just a month ago. So it looks like this one is in his GTR, R32 GTR, and they pulled the fuse and made it rear-wheel drive, essentially. So this, I mean, he's probably done donuts before this, but this is pretty much his first time drifting from what it appears. Nice, so that, I mean, this is a great way to learn, you guys, like learning in kind of a, you know, open skid pad like that with not really too much around and just trying to do donuts. Not like the street takeover guys, they're just going wild and freaking all over the place, but doing them proper donuts they're a skill. Destroy your car. Stop doing this. Go the f home. And I think he's going the opposite way now, which is also really good because you're gonna find that you're comfortable going one way initially. Now he's kind of trying to put it into like a bit of a figure 8. I mean, did he watch Haugen Racing How to Drift videos? I'm just playing. He probably didn't, but like, I like that he did donuts both ways, then figure 8s. That's really the way to go. Okay, just going really slow. So when you actually try to do like a drift and kind of hold it like that, I think that was a different one right there. So a little bit faster. Yeah, I mean, and he's literally just figuring this out, but that is kind of the point, is get a little bit more speed going, stick it in second gear, and that should be good. So this is first time drifting in his S14 240 SX. This thing looks fairly like not crazy modified. No roll cage, no hydraulic handbrake. Just doing donuts around a cone. This is another great exercise. I mean, those are kind of the right steps to take. Start with donuts, get a cone in the middle, something you can kind of aim at, try to put your corner on there. He's super wild with the steering and throttle, but that's just how it is when you're getting going. So now he's gonna try the actual course. Let's see here. First, second, I don't know, what is he in second? Hey, thank you also for just doing a bit of a feint kind of clutch kick entry. He's not really using his handbrake at all, which I really like to see. That is proper and the way that I always like people learning. I wish I would have learned more that way. It's because the handbrake is a tool, but a lot of people will end up relying on it. So right there where he like understeered like that, he just didn't get on throttle. So you see him here, he's on throttle. He lets off, lets it transitions. He should be on throttle right here. And if anything, he's really lightly on throttle. You need to really, depending on the grip of the car as well, but ideally just mash the throttle there, right? And so if you mash the throttle and then you feel the car starting to over rotate, then you can let it grip up a little bit. So that's really all that happened there. Okay, so I fast forwarded a little bit and into the day, and we'll kind of see where he's at now. Okay, so he was understeering quite a bit there, but was able to get it rotated around. He's not using the pendulum swing of the car. So ideally, you wanna kind of drop down, especially on a bank, you wanna drop the back end down to where you're kind of pointing where the wall or the top of the bank would be, and then use that pendulum swing to rotate it up the bank. And then you can kind of catch yourself with the throttle. He just kind of got stuck in an understeer. He was able to get it rotated around. So good job on that, but it did get a little hectic there, as you can see. Okay, so now we have first time drifting in the rain. I think this was like a month or 2 later. See, that was better. See, that was a little bit more aggressive. He's also in the rain, so it's gonna go out a little bit, but that entry was a little better there. Okay, so it looks like he's following some people. This is actually a pretty decent idea, but stay back, okay? But once you feel like you can, because then there's cars like that in the middle of the road. But once you feel like you're at the point where you can chain the track, it's gonna help a lot staying behind people because you'll see the line they're taking. Make sure you're going after drivers that look like they're pretty consistently drifting through the course and not spinning out. But this is really, really helpful. I tell guys to even follow me sometimes, and that kind of helps you figure out the speed you need, where you're braking, where you're slowing down, things like that. Okay, so we're moving forward now. First time drifting the new cotton candy machine. So So he's saying a lot's changed on the car. It's really pretty now. He does have a hydraulic handbrake. Damn it, Jack. This is in no ways hate. I am just trying to help you get rid of your stock handbrake and move your hydraulic handbrake right where your stock handbrake is. Some people will do it this way so they can maintain their stock handbrake for parking and stuff, but just don't park it on a hill and just put it in gear. It's not that hard. Okay, this one's scaring me because it says cotton candy machine rips drift day with new hydro. I haven't seen anywhere where you need a hydro, my friend. And I feel like this is what happens. People like say, oh, you need a new hydro, but they don't actually know, why or what for. And so then if people listen to that, they think, oh, I should be using this all the time. Like you were driving just fine without it. See what you guys did. Maybe he's just having fun with it, but I'm just saying, like, if we keep seeing that, he went backwards in a way, honestly. See, that is a slower, weaker entry than you were doing before. I'm interested, we have one more video to look at, and I'm interested to see if he's like using the handbrake or at least going a lot faster and using the handbrake, because he's doing really slow entries and using the handbrake. Okay, so our last video says I sent her a little too hard. I think this was about a month ago, so we've kind of seen the progression. God damn it with the handbrake entry. See, even right there, he's actually doing the same bank. This is the same corner. Now he's going so slow and he's just kind of handbraking it up. And you kind of need that momentum to push the car up the bank. It's not like an aggressive bank, but it's still enough to where the car needs a bit of a push up there. No, he's freaking loving it though. Steering has smoothed up, which is awesome. Ooh, we're going, okay. Nice, looking good. So something I kind of like paying attention to is watching the front wheel. You can tell a lot kind of about what they're doing inside the car just with how much movement is on the front wheel. Now sometimes take that with a grain of salt. If the angle kit sucks, sometimes you'll have to do inputs to keep the rear end of the car smooth, but pretty much anything on an S chassis is not gonna be too bad. They're pretty well developed at this point. All right, well, I'm gonna cut the video on that. That was really fun actually to watch the progression. Doing a lot of stuff right, I'm not gonna lie. Slowly building the car. I would say again, just like major takeaways, move the handbrake in between the steering wheel and the shifter, fix the rear alignment, and avoid using the handbrake. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys later, and have a good day. Peace out, guys.